Hello everyone, I'm Chambers, and it is an honor and privilege to be able to speak about this year's Citizen of the Year. Now some of you may be scratching your head a little bit and saying, she just called herself Chambers. And the reason why, for the over 30 years I have known this year's recipients, there's only one time he's ever called me by my first name. He, however, has all sorts of names, and you might not even realize what his legal name is. This year's Citizen of the Year is James Lawrence Thomas. Now this is where he's gonna say, hey Chambers, that's my grandfather. And he's right, that is his grandfather and founder or namesake for Thomas Elementary. Our recipient is actually James Lawrence Thomas III. But no one knows that. No one calls him by that. But he does have lots of names he gets called. So I want y'all to play along with me for a little bit. Please follow the instructions. I hate not being there, but this is important. So, if you ever referred to this year's recipient as Coach Thomas or Mr. Thomas because he was your teacher or your coach, or maybe even your driver's ed teacher, please stand as you are able. For those of you who weren't aware of it, yes, Thomas, who's what I call him, is still a driver's ed teacher on Tuesday nights. And when I asked him recently if he was still doing, he said, yes, Chambers, how am I ever gonna know about what the kids are up to? So, thank you for those who are standing. Now, for the next group, keep standing, by the way, don't sit down yet. If you have known Mr. Thomas or James Thomas through your affiliation with Plano ISD, either while he was a teacher, an administrator, a coach, or as his role now as the McKenty Bento coordinator for the district, those who work with the unhoused, or let's just say, if you ever had a pisd.edu email, please stand. Thank you. Now keep standing. If you are someone in this community who's known Mr. Thomas, James Thomas, because of his community work, if you have been on Rotary with him, if you've served with a nonprofit like Trusted World or City House, or perhaps you are part of the Plano ISD alumni group and know him through that entity. Any nonprofit in the community, please stand. And keep standing. Everybody keep standing. You're getting a theme here, I hope. Well, there's the next layer, and that are the people who call him by a more familiar name. His grandfather called his father, and then him, Duty or Baby Duty. So if you know James Thomas by that name, please stand. Now I'm afraid there may be some of you, just a few of you, who might not be standing yet. But I guarantee you, just being in the room with this human being makes your world a better place. So if you would please stand. And since you're all standing, why don't y'all go ahead and give him some applause. All right, now y'all can sit down. Sean, this is where you get the hanky out, please. Whatever the name, we call this gentleman our friend. All of you who just stood, all of you in this room, you represent the heart of our community. All that is excellence in Plano. James Lawrence Thomas III, Coach Thomas, James, Thomas, Duty, my dear friend, you are the heartbeat of this community. May you feel the love, may you recognize and receive this award or recognition to know you have truly, over the many years, made a tremendous impact on the families, the kids, who this community is and how this community will go moving forward. And we are so very grateful. Thank you, my friend.
Wow, congratulations, Duty. Look at you, James Thomas, Citizen of the Year. What a well-deserved honor. In the 25 plus years that I've known you, I know that you've dedicated your entire life to Plano. With a twinkle in your eye and an ever so humble heart, you always think about other people and how you can help them. Never looking for credit or accolades, just taking care of others and doing what is right. What an amazing human you are. There isn't a family, a child, or a member of this community that has come into your orbit that wasn't better for knowing you. To be recognized as Citizen of the Year for all that you do for others, for the leadership you demonstrate every day, and for the heartwarming care you provide to the ones who need it most, this award is well deserved. Thank you for all that you do for this community, for the kids and families served by Plano ISD, and for being such an excellent role model for empathy, commitment to community, and excellence in leadership. You deserve to be Citizen of the Year, and I hope that you enjoy every moment of this richly deserved honor.
Duty, or James Thomas, as most people know you here today. I've known you and your family for a very, very long time. You and I sort of grew up together, although you're younger and better looking than I am. But I just want you to know I won't reveal any of the skeletons in your closet as you were concerned about that. I don't think most people realize that you and your family and I were involved in business many years ago. We owned the Douglas companies, and we were in real estate, construction, and many other things, including we were in the bail bond business, and we were the owners of Plano Bail Bond. And most people don't realize that you were actually a bail bondsman at one time and ran bonds day and night, and that's part of your early and maybe secret business career. Seriously, I think we've had many areas of mutual interest over the years. I know you volunteered for City House and other areas, and you've always made a difference. I guess I would also know that you've had an exemplary career in your education, your job, and all that, but I know you've always been about quietly helping others and doing the right thing for many, many people. So what I'm most proud, I know that the Thomas family has done so much for this community for so many years, so many ways of serving the community, and I know you're the best example that I can think of. I know the family would be very, very proud of you representing all the good things that they've done for this community for many, many years. Congratulations, and thank you for your service.
Duty Thomas, you are Citizen of the Year for the year 2023. Officially. We've known, those of us that know you and love you have known every year that we've known you, that you are our Citizen of the Year every year. I'm just glad it's finally official so that everyone can know that too. I've known you for about 20 years now, and I'm just going to tell you, you've been such a bright light, not just in my life, but in every person's life in this community. Everywhere you turn, everywhere I turn, people know you and have a term of endearment and affection for you. I'm just going to share some personal stories about how I have been touched by you and how I've seen you touch others. When we first met, you were helpful in putting campaign signs out for me after all of your other jobs that you did serving others. And by the way, I know that's your motto. All you want to do is serve others. And that's what you have done throughout your whole life. And I believe that is a legacy of service that was laid out for you by your family members preceding you, and those all around you as well. And we all recognize that service amongst your whole family as well. I remember times when things would be tough in serving as a public official, and the community might come out and say some very harmful things. And one time in particular, I remember you talking to my husband and saying, we're going to the school board meeting tonight, and we're going to be in the audience, and I'm going to be sitting with you, Doug, just to, that's my husband, just to support Missy. And I looked out in the audience and I see you. after a full day of work, and you were there just to support me. I'll never forget that. I know everyone here has a story like that about you. I remember the times you would call me and just say, Missy, there are some students that are really struggling and need a ride to school to stay on the football team, and they're living in a hotel right now and need transportation. And you cared about that one child, and you cared about that child's family and making sure that folks from the community had the opportunity to submit and donate gift cards just to help that family buy a meal to support themselves. Duty, you look out for everybody. And I'm so glad that we get to look out for you right now and celebrate you and your family. And I want to, again, honor your family for supporting you in all of this work. We just love you, and we honor you and celebrate how you serve others. And I'm glad that everyone gets to know that you're our Citizen of the Year this year.
Congratulations, honey. You know, it always fills my cup when I see you talk about helping groups of people or serving others. I see the twinkle in your eyes, and I see the big smile on your face, and I can tell that it brings you joy knowing that everybody is okay, as you would say, or if everyone is taken care of. You are a fine example of what a servant leader is. I want you to know that me and the boys are so proud of you, and we love you so much. Thank you for taking care of us all here in Plano. Congratulations to you, my best friend, my husband, the love of my life.